friends, MJ here with Real Life Fit. This video we're going to work on our glutes. So it's going to be a follow along video. I'll do the whole exercise with you. We'll do it to a timer. Each exercise is going to be 20 seconds. You do as many as you can. Maybe you'll get your heart rate up, that's a good thing, but ultimately we're going to work on the booty. That means it's going to get stronger squats, maybe just walking taller, nice and strong, and you're also going to look a little bit firmer and really be excited about how you feel overall. I've done this 3 times a week for a few months and I can really see the changes, and that's in addition to what I've already been doing. So I know that this really does make a difference. So follow along, I'll cue you in on all the form and the next exercise that's coming up. All you gotta do is do what I'm doing. I'll have some music on. You can either listen along with me or you can turn the volume down and listen to your own music. So find some space. You also need to get on the floor. So make sure you can do stand exercises and floor exercises, and it will take about 20 minutes. All right, here we go. We're starting with squats. I like to keep my hands right here and try and get my elbows to my knees. Sit way back, weight is in the heels, and just do as many as you can. You can try to write down the number on each exercise if you want to see if you're improving each one as well. I'm not a big fan of counting, so I just like to do it to time. Next is front kicks. Hands out in front and try to kick your toe to your hands. Get a nice crunch right here. The next exercise will be a side leg lift. If you need to find something to hold on to, you can. I'd rather you do more than try to worry about balance. So right here, lift to the side. Toe faces me. And you should feel that right in the side of your hip. And to the other side. Always think about squeezing your abs nice and strong too. Did you know squeezing your abs is the same as if you cough or sneeze or laugh? So if you forget how to squeeze your abs tight, do any of those. We're gonna do hands behind the head, twist to the knee. Right here, nice and quick. Again, for the abs, squeeze it nice and strong. The next exercise is a straight leg back lift. We're gonna turn our heel just a little bit and lift it straight back. You should feel that squeeze right there in the booty the whole time. First round's a little bit easy. Once we get in the second and third, it's a little bit more complicated. Other side, the muscles start burning a little bit more. Keep that leg nice and straight. Feel it right in the bum. After this, we're starting right back over. Back into the squat. Keep those abs nice and strong. And here we go. Now that we just worked our glutes a little bit on those straight legs, think about squeezing from the bottom. Squeeze the bottom at the bottom. Right into those front kicks, hands out in front, and kick to the hands. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Side leg here. Are you breathing hard yet? I am a little bit. Switch sides right here. So we're doing the side leg lift because it's important to work the outside of the thighs as well. We don't do this motion a lot, so I was trying to figure out how to do lateral motions in our exercises. Hands behind the head, twist. Same with twisting. It's good to try to add that in to your routines. lifting it to the back, right here. And switch sides. Right back to those squats. One last round here. Here it is. Are you going faster than your first round? Can you tell? A little more warmed up. Kick it to the front. Kick it to the side. You notice the leg won't go up too high because that toe is still facing forward. So what happens if you don't? Your toe goes up to the ceiling like that. And we want to avoid that. Switch sides, here we go. Behind the head and twist. Really squeeze them strong right here. Again, if you're just starting, you might not go this fast. You might have to take it a little bit slower, that's totally fine. The point is to improve every time. Right here, kick it back. Squeeze that glute nice and strong. I'm gonna add the deadlifts at the end for 3 sets. I didn't want to slow us down through these 3 rounds. So I'll show you the different kinds of deadlifts we can do. Switch sides. This program is only the first of 3 that I've created. So it's using no equipment at all, except for the floor and some balance apparatus if you need. So we're going into the deadlift. You're gonna stagger the legs, weights mostly on the front. Just trace your hands down your thigh, down to your shin, stand right back up. So the front leg should be the one working mostly. This is your first option. Switch legs. Notice the back is flat the whole time. Common mistakes on a deadlift would be hunching over like this. And then when you translate that to using weight, that can hurt your back, all right? So the next option would be a single leg deadlift. Switch legs, you can stay with the stagger leg or try the single leg. Again, you can try doing this by holding on to something to help you balance, because we're not necessarily working on balance for this routine, we're working on those muscles. Switch sides. Pretty much every time I do 3 sets of 10 of these right here, my hamstrings are fired up. One more time, switch sides. So again, you could be doing stagger leg if you want, if that's where you are. More advanced move would be your single leg deadlift. Your head and that back foot stay in line the whole time. Head comes up, foot comes down. Switch sides. So stagger if you want. Or you can try the single leg deadlift. We're going to get ready for the floor exercise. exercises, but we're gonna take a 40-second break. Okay, so grab some water if you need. And a mat if you like. We're gonna be on our back, feet flat. And this is where you're really gonna feel the buns. All of that was just getting us ready for this moment here. So get ready. I might have to scream a little bit on this one. I usually do. All right. So flat down, pull the shoulders down and back, feet flat on the floor. Lifting, glute bridge, right here. Up. Again, we want to learn how to squeeze our glutes. So you're lifting from the booty right here. Push the feet into the floor. Squeeze the buns really strong, all the way up. Heels down, toes up this one. Up. So you'll feel this in a little bit different part of the glutes. The next one will be butterfly. Here goes, feet together, knees out, lift. Now it's a little bit on the sides. You feeling that? Now into the single leg. One option is just to cross the leg over and lift. This is when the screaming usually starts. And switch sides. After this, we're going right back to the flat feet on the floor. And now you might start to understand we're really working those glutes. Here we go, flat feet. Up. Also trying to keep your legs parallel to each other and feel my inner thighs really working as well. Heels down, toes up, right here. I hope you're still my friend. I don't know if I'm my own friend right now. Feet together, knees out. Here we go, butterfly, lift it up. Woo-wee. Definitely have a sweat going on now. One foot, here's the other option. You can put one foot up to the ceiling. Squeeze the tush. And switch. We got one more round of these 4 glute exercises, and then we move into the core. Right here, lift, ab specific. Here we're working on our low back. You can tell yet, but also mostly the glutes. Heels down, toes up, right here, lift. And butterfly. Last one of these. Almost there. If you're counting, we probably have done way more than 10 of each of these. One leg up. One more. Switch sides. Then the next thing, we're going to move right into it. It's going to be a crunch. Hands behind the head, crunch right here. Keeping the chin up off the chest. It's like you keep your fist there so you're not squeezing your chin into your chest at all. Squeeze those abs nice and strong. Make sure we're breathing. Next is heel taps. Head goes flat. 90-degree angle in those knees the whole time. Trying to keep those hips really still. Okay? And if this feels easy the first round, I'll show you how to make it a little bit more complicated, more intensity. We're going to come up for boat taps. So here you can keep your hands behind you, just tapping those heels in boat. You can also be all the way on the elbows. I know sometimes that hurts the back. So pick whichever level's okay for you right here. Then we're going to drop those feet down and twist. Try and touch your hands to the floor on each side of you. And then we go right back into the crunch. Here it goes, crunch right here. So now all of it should be lit up pretty good. We're getting from the top detachment all the way down low. Heel taps again. Remember that one at a time. That was super easy. You can tap both heels down at the same time. Just really squeeze from that lower attachment. Pelvic floor muscles are really kicking in right here. The next one will be the boat tap. I'll show you a level up. So I'll remind you how we did it before. We were on the elbows or on the hands, but you can also have no hands on the floor at all. And let's twist. I'd rather you twist more on this than try to go super fast. Get a really good squeeze on each side. One more round, crunch. We're almost there. And heel tap right here. Remember, one at a time, or you can try both. We are almost there. We're getting so close. 2 more exercises right here. Come on up to the elbows, or the hands, or no hands. And we got a twist. One last twist right here. Good job. Let's do a quick stretch. So right here on the belly, elbows right under the shoulders. And just look up, stretch that chin up to the ceiling, We want to hold about 30 seconds. We're going to hold this a little bit more since we started halfway in. You can also come up, hands right under the shoulders, press up a little bit higher. Push the hips into the floor. Everyone says this is their favorite part of the workout, is the stretching. All right, so we're gonna lay down on our belly and put our head right on our hand, grab the foot into the booty. Big deep breaths here. Let's switch sides. Toes straight back, reach down. Grab wherever you can. It might be the ankles or even the knees. That's all right. Just reach as far forward as you can. Keep holding here. A big deep breath. See, can you go a little bit lower? We'll get a nice glute stretch after this. If you like these stretches, let me know, and I'll make a whole video of stretching for you. I also have some fun yoga moves as well, just some fun music. All right, hands go back. Cross one leg over and pull it into you. Really nice glute stretch here. Push your chest into that leg. Big deep breaths. Don't forget to breathe. It's easy to forget while you're stretching. And let's switch sides right here. Pull it in. And that's it. Thank you all for coming in and doing the booty workout with me. I hope you feel stronger. 3 times a week. Join me and try.